All right, guys. Finals in the low bracket. Chris versus Lewis. Chris has to double dip Lewis, I believe, to win the tournament. Let's get the names changed here real quick. Lewis Ross versus Chris Hale. So race to 5. Lewis is a 425 Fargo. Chris is a 470. That's Lewis currently up the table with the headphones on. See if we can reset the score too. Chris has a shot with the 1 in the side. Gonna have the 2 in the corner. Guys, I'm just waiting for this score to reset. It's been being wonky all day. I'm trying to figure it out. I think there's a broken link or something, but we'll get it fixed. He's got to be careful. He didn't draw that too much. That's a good shot. Can play the 3 and draw the cue to the rail to the right side of the 4. All right, so got himself onto the 4. He could cut the 4 into the corner, try to slide between the 5 and the rail, or he can hit it low left and just stun it down the table. All right, he's going to stun it over to the 5. Six is tight. I'm not sure if it goes. It does not go, obviously, so he's going to draw it. It's a good shot. Gets himself back down to the 6 ball. Play the 6 in the corner, come 1 rail over for the 7. Chris fired at that one a little bit. I don't think he really had a pause in his backstroke. That's kind of what sent the ball sailing a little bit. So it's going to be Lewis's chance at the table. Let's see if he can get around the 9 ball. He's going to want to play this ball into the side pocket. And Lewis hits the corner of the pocket. It's going to miss. It's going to leave Chris another chance at the table. Chris is going to want to cut the 7 in. He's not going to want to hit it really hard. He's going to he wants to thin cut it because he wants the cue ball to come back down the table and hit the diamond just below where his tip of his cue is right now. Careful of that side pocket. Be careful of that side pocket. It just got there. That's a good shot. Chris has a nice stroke. He's been drawing the ball around the table pretty well. He just has to make sure he doesn't overstroke his balls. All right, he's going to come down for the 9 into the corner. All right, he shoots his 9 in the corner, and Chris is going to take a 1-0 lead and erase the 5. All right, rack number 2. Chris Hale is up 1-0 on Lewis Ross. Lewis to break. I swear to you, at some point today, we'll get this goddamn score working. All right, Lewis has a 7 in the side. He has a very thin cut on the 1. Kind of hit that ball a little full and straight instead of cutting it. That's going to leave Chris a chance at the table. Chris should probably play safe here. Park the cue ball behind the 2 ball and bank the 1 up table. It's a tough shot to leave because of the way he was jacked up. Lewis doesn't really have a shot at the 1, though. He's going to have to possibly kick at it, come across the table. All right, that's going to be ball in hand to Chris. A 3 is going to give him a problem if he doesn't get below it. If he gets parallel with the 3, he could maybe kiss off the left side of the 3, and make the 5. Got our side angle. He does have a slight angle that he could possibly come 2 rails and break it open, but he's got to hit that really strong. All right, so he's going to go to the outside of the ball. He can maybe call the 9 ball here. Play low right off the 3 and stun to the rail. Maybe catch the rail, carry him into the 9. All right, see what he does here. Well, that'll leave Lewis potential safety. Actually, potential two-way shot. He has to get the cue ball out of the way. I don't know if he can hit the three ball full, though, actually, from where I'm sitting now. Take a look at it. Okay, it's going to give Chris a shot at the three into the top left corner. So Chris breaks it open. He's going to be able to play the four into the corner. He wants to avoid hitting that nine or just call the nine just in case. Did he get up? He did get up enough. It's a good shot. He can play the five into the corner. Play it high, come one rail all the way up. Play the six on the side. Oh, I think he forced that one just a little bit. All right, let's see what Lewis has here. Oh, just missed that bank by about an inch or so. All right, is he gonna bank the five, or is he gonna play the safe shot, bank the five, and put the cue behind the six? Kind of a double kiss over there. Kind of won for it. He's gonna leave Chris a shot at the five, going to the bottom right pocket. He can. Well, since he doesn't want to jack up, he just play this high. Play it in, come down one rail for the six. He's going to come up just a little bit more. He could cut it in. It just has to go back and forth. It's a good shot. So now here is just bear down a little bit. Don't rush your shot. Just pocket speed, play it in. All right, looks like Chris Hale is going to go up 2-0. This is a race to five. If Chris wins this, they play another set, and then Chris would have. They would both go to 4. Guys, check out some of our sponsors here. Millennium Pool League, Great league here down in Delaware County, run by Mr. Dan Leary, Kimberly and Aaron Hawks. Marty McGee's owned by a good friend of mine, Joe McGee, Monarch Billiards. We're here at the Brandywine Plaza Hotel, beautiful hotel in Claymont, Delaware. All right, Lewis is banking the one. Might have a little help off. He's going to scratch. All right, that's going to be ball in hand. All right, Chris going to go on the side with. He's going to roll over for the 2. A little flashy on that shot, but looks good. So now he could a little bit of high left. He's going to kiss off the 9 here and try to get down for the 4 ball. And he forgot to cut the 3 though, so it's going to leave Lewis a shot. And Lewis banks the 3. It's going to get behind the 7. That's going to give Chris a tough shot. I think Chris can just swerve a little bit and nip the edge. Looks like he's going to get his jump cue. Wow, jumped and stuck it at the same time. It was a good shot. If he made it, that was a great shot. Lewis is going to have to hit this ball because if he gives up ball in hand, there is the 3-9 combo in the side pocket. Lewis does hit it. Makes it also. He's going to have shot on the 4. Doesn't have a great shot though, but he has a great save. He can just bank the 4 up table and leave the cue ball behind the 7. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Just nip off the edge. I kind of went for it there. I don't think that was the right shot to go for it. A couple of these guys that were in this low bracket look a little young. They might be up and comers, just learn not just learning the game, but not knowing a lot of the safe play that comes with 9-ball tournaments. Both these players did play well getting through this tournament, though, to get to the finals. All right, Chris. Chris is going to the side. Just to make sure he hits it. He's got to hit it thin. He's got to make sure he gets the cue ball out of the corner pocket. All right, Lewis has a shot on the 6. Lewis going to have to come 2 rails on this shot back and forth to the 7. That's going to be Chris Hale's shot. Guys, I got to step away for 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. No, Chris rushed that one. Got to take his time. He's been kind of firing hard at balls. He's got to take his time a little bit. Maybe just put a little bit of a pause in his backstroke there. All right, so bring Lewis to the table with a chance to get himself on the board. And Lewis makes a great cut to get himself onto the 9 into the side pocket. And Lewis is going to get himself on the board. Scores 2-1, going in a race to 5. Guys, check out my friends Margaret and Tyler Steyer. They run a billiard instruction business. You can reach out to them at 8910ball@gmail.com. They can do a virtual, online, or in-person lesson for you. I highly recommend both of them. Obviously, you know Tyler's pedigree, but Margaret's a 730 Fargo. They are both monster players who can definitely teach you. Okay. So 2 balls on the side, by the side rail, then 1 ball is at the top rail, can be cut into the bottom right corner. The hard part is getting back onto the 2. Even if you put a lot of inside English, you have to clear that 6-7. Opts for the cut, doesn't make it. It's going to leave Chris a kick shot. Chris is going to kick one rail at the... Going to kick two rails. I like the one railer there a little bit better. It's going to leave Lewis the shot for the one. He can play the one into the corner. He wants to float right in between the 8-ball and the rail. Gets himself onto the 2. He can play the 2 in the corner and roll up for the 3 in the side pocket. And too hard there. He can still get down there, but he wanted to be... You want to kind of spin that ball into the rail and be straight on the 2. You can go a little high, though, with it. You don't have to hit it really hard. Let me go high, come off the side rail. You want an angle on your 4-ball. No, that's not the angle they want, though, because now you're going to run into the 5. He could play the 4, draw it backwards past the side pocket. He looks like he's going to go high. He's going to kiss off the 5. Yeah, I didn't like that shot. He does have the one, the inside bank shot on the 5-ball. Hit this 7 o'clock and hit it full right on the face. It should bank across the table. All right, it's going to leave Chris Hale with a potential safety, bank the 5 backwards. Pretty much right where he's standing, leave the cue ball down behind the 9-ball. He wants to play off the 5. Come in this area right here. Hit too much of the 5. You have to play a little high and make that 5 go up the table. Lewis has to bear down here. If he bears down, just slides the 5 into the side. He has the 6 right in the opposite side pocket. Using a little too much high. I'm going to cut to the corner. I don't know why I didn't go in the side pocket with that. Okay, well, that's going to leave Chris with a 5-9 combo. Five-9 combo by Chris. I'm going to make the score 3-1. Guys, if you can, like, subscribe, share. Help us grow our numbers, help us grow our audience, help us grow our followers. PA Pro-Am wants to bring you the best pool that we can in the area and even beyond. We need your help to do it. We're getting better and better every day. We have our Pennsylvania State Championships coming up soon. We'd love to have you as all a part of that. We'd also love to be back here next year with the Millennium Pool League for the 2024 DBBC. All right, 1 ball down. There's a combo for the 2 into the 7. Play this ball a little bit of high right on 2 rails, right between the 4-5. Got to spin that ball a little bit, not just so much with just a high English. You want to He wanted to spin that ball 2 rails, sort of like this. I'm in that area right there. You can call the 9, though. Cut the 2 into the 9. So Chris is going to cut the 2 into the corner. Cue ball's probably going to hit the 9. Not sure if he's going to make both balls. He might even try to go around the 9 without hitting it. It's going to be tough. If he tries to go around the 9, he's going to hit the bottom side of the 9 and push it towards in between the 6, 7. If he draws into it, he should move it towards the 7. All right, good stroke. He got himself back out of the tail. A little bit of time. He's got a free shot at this, though. He can play the 3 in the side. Worst case scenario, he runs into the 7. I would center ball this with just a little bit of right-hand English. About a half a tip. I'm going to play this 4 in the corner, low, 7 o'clock English, come 1 rail. Line yourself up for the 5-7 combo. Maybe just a tad bit harder than I would have wanted him to hit it, but he should still be okay. Just hit this pocket speed with a little bit of high. You want to clear the 6. Or if you're going to hit the 6, you want to bump the right side of the 6. You don't want to be on the left side. Okay. So you want to hit the right side of the 5. See, he's drawing it. He's going to try to draw that 1 rail. I don't know if I like that. Yeah. I don't want to have to pass that pocket. I would have hit the right side of the 5. Center ball, hit that bottom rail, come back up and play the 6 into the same pocket. It seems like a tough shot, but it's actually very simple because you're cutting the 5 right into the side of the pocket, not into the middle. Chris Hale got a little lucky there. Becoming a shot maker. Going to shoot the 9 into the corner. Going to take a 4-1 lead. He's up onto the hill. Rack number 6, Chris Hale up 4-1. That problem video you just saw there was all of our Pennsylvania State logos for our Pennsylvania State championships. That'll be starting in 2 weeks. Very excited to resurrect them, especially from the people who were just ran them into the ground years ago. We promise we won't do that. We're gonna be here to stay. We want to bring great matches back to this area. Add to the prestigious pool that we have in here between the DBBC, the Super Billiards Expo. We want to just bring more fantastic pool and matches to this area. Dan Leary, Mary Collins, Kimberly and Aaron Hawks down here just doing a fantastic job in Delaware. We're beyond excited to have been invited down here to stream and be part of this entire weekend. All right, Lewis Ross. A little bit of a tough match right now. It's basically a free chance for him because if he doesn't win this set, he still has another set to play. Shoot the 1 into the corner. Lewis got on one of the In the Box shirts with the rack on the front, his name on the back. Got that from our man Elvis today. Hit that 6. Nice draw shot. Got to control. He's got to control the cue ball off the 4 here. He wants to draw it back to the side rail so he can play the 5 into the upper corner. He's got to control the shot. He doesn't want to slam into the 9 and lose the spin of the ball. And he got there. If he plays some finesse and some speed here, he can play the 5 up into the corner. Kind of punch it off the rail, get himself lined up for the 6 in the opposite corner. Even if he made it, he was tough on the 6. He's shooting the 6 into the pocket and shooting away from the 8. All right, that's going to give Chris Hale a chance to shoot the 5 in and shoot the 6, get himself to the final set. Okay, Chris Hale's going to get down to the 6. All right, Chris Hale shooting the 8. Wants to maybe roll forward just a little bit. Could draw a 2, could come into the bottom rail, all depending on how he feels with the shot. Me personally, I go forward a little bit and come off the bottom rail, come back out for a good shot on a 9. A little tough on a 9, but Chris, the taller guy, should be able to reach to it, no problem. Put a little bit of low left on this just so I don't have to worry about that side pocket. Watch a corner pocket. Corner pocket. All right. So Chris Hale wins the first set. You guys want to do? You guys going to 2? Usually, this is where negotiations start. This is where the negotiation happens. All right, they're talking about it for a second. If they're going to play it out or if they're going to go to a second set. Give them a minute while they're deciding. All right, guys, we're going to give them a minute to decide, and we'll let you know what they're going to come up with, if they're going to play it out or if they're going to offer a split. All right, guys, we're going to play the second set. We're going to play it out. It's going to be a race to 4. All right, so Chris Hale is going to get the first break in the second set. Okay, here we go. Next set. And Lewis misses that. I'm going to give Chris a shot on the 1 into the side pocket. Just going to want to play this in. He's going to draw it. I would probably hit it high, come past the 4. Still works either way. So he's looking for the 2, 3, 7 combo. Nah. That 2's pretty big to kick out with the 3 sitting in the pocket also. Here's where it gets a little tough now. Chris got an okay draw stroke. So if he sees it in the top or in the bottom right corner, he can just cut it. If not, he can play it into the side pocket with a lot of low right and 2 rails. He's back cutting it though. Timing shot. All right, here's Lewis's chance at the table. I think Lewis has to play some safe here. Pop this ball to pop the 2 to the side rail, leave the cue behind the 5-9. All right, Chris going to play the 2 in the corner. He wants to try to follow up to play that 4 on the side. Stuck behind the 8 ball. A little bit of a frustration kick there. Makes a good hit though. Let's see, Lewis going to cut this to the top corner, or is he going to play it on the side? I'd probably go with the side with it. This way he can roll it straight. And 5 ball into the corner. And he's moving the cue ball too much. You just have to deaden the cue ball, especially on the bar table. I believe he's got a shot on the 8. He's good from there. Play it down to the corner. Just play pocket speed. You don't have to hit it really hard. All right, Lewis going to play the 9 into the bottom corner. Get himself on the board first. All right, and Lewis is up 1-0 now in the race to 4. This is the final set of the night, guys. Apologize. Final set of the night for the low bracket. We still have the Josh Brothers. I believe it's... Oh, no, Josh is still playing. The winner of Josh Brothers' match plays Matt Craw. All right, rack 2. Lewis up 1-0. He's breaking. What did he make? Make 2? Make 2 on the break. Doesn't have the best shot at the 1, though. But that 7's pretty big. He can carry him off the 1. 7 o'clock English and try to spin into that 7. So he's banking the 1 to the top right pocket. So I noticed with Lewis's banking, he's banking too much to the left or the right. So what that means is he's not hitting enough of the ball. He's hitting too much to the left or the right of the object ball, which is sending the ball to the left or right of the pocket. I would say he would have to work on maybe learning half ball, quarter ball, being able to hit that spot in the middle there. It's not an easy thing, especially with banking. Banking is an art form. Great bank players like Billy Thorpe and Piggy Banks. You know, when those guys, well, you know, they know every little nuance of how to spin that ball off the rail. One pocket players too. At low left, come off one rail for the 3. I think I would have liked him to have been back further for the 3 to be able to use the side rail. He can use the bottom rail right by the 7. He just doesn't want to hit the 7. Oh. Gonna draw. He does have a nice draw stroke, so he can probably get back down. Without a shot, good shot there. So Chris can play the 6 into the top right corner. I'm going to say 2 rails. He's going to hit the side rail and side rail. If he hits it too hard, he'll hit the bottom rail, so it could be 3. 1, 2. He's going to get there. Play the 7 into the bottom right corner. 2 rails out for the 8. All right, Chris gets out for the 9. He's going to shoot the 9 in the bottom. I'm sorry, the top right corner. Try to tie this game up 1-1. I still don't know why the score hasn't updated yet. All right, 1-1. Okay, 1-1. Lewis at the table. Dry break by Chris. Lewis can play the 1 in the bottom left corner. A little bit of low, just punch it to the side rail. It's going to leave Chris a bank shot to the corner, but I wouldn't try to make it. I would just bank this ball and try to put the cue ball back onto the 6 or 7. You can hit right around the middle diamond there. A little bit of inside English around 2 o'clock. Come off the rail. Try to get tied up onto that 6. It's going to work though. I think Lewis can come through that little avenue between the 5 and the 8. And it's going to put the cue down to the bottom portion of the table. You can shoot at the 1. There's a 2-4 combo. He's shooting the 1 to the bottom right, which is going to make the cue ball go to the left. He's got to spin that back around to get onto the 2. He actually could come 1, 2, 3. He could actually come 4 rails. He can make the 1 in the bottom. Come 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a real tough shot. And he's going to hit the 9. It's going to stick. All right, Lewis has the 1 in the corner. Gary's playing safe again. And that shot would have got him across for the 2-4 combo. Probably would have got him straight. All right, the 2-4 combo is pretty straight. Just has to roll it up. Not hard, just roll the pocket speed. Kind of got himself a little off angle. You can back cut the 2. Maybe just jack up just a hair when you shoot this. You want to throw it into the rail right around the first diamond. He's calling a 9. It's a tough shot. He's probably going to hit this 9 full. It's very tough to cut this. He makes it. Good shot. All right, Chris Hale's going to go up 2-1. Race the 4. It's halfway there. Okay, rack number 4. Chris Hale's up 2-1. Score hasn't changed yet. Nice big break there by Lewis. Nothing on that end of the table. Nothing in the pocket either. Wow. And he move them all up to the other side of the table, not make a ball. Very unlucky for him. I gotta say, when Chris misses, he's not intentionally missing on this good, but he's missing good when he misses a ball. Ball in hand, Lewis just nipped a 3. Lewis had mentioned, I believe Lewis on the stream earlier had mentioned he was a little nervous about playing on the stream. Chris going for 3 fouls. Let's see if he can kick the side rail and nip the 1. Got to use a lot of right hand English. That's going to put Lewis on 2. I don't think Chris realizes he's on 2 and he can play a safe from here. He's going to try to make some balls. I'd shoot that 1, put it on the other side of the 5. Unless he feels he can run out from here, which, I mean, it's possible, but... And here's where it's going to get a little tricky. I'm going to shoot this 4 down into the bottom right corner. When you draw it, you're either going to run into the 8 or you have to not draw it as hard and come below the 8. Not going to be the easiest shot. He's going to be taking something long on the 5. Lewis didn't tell him he's on 2. Especially with having to come back over there, I would definitely tell him he's on 2. I want him to get nervous. Shooting that 4 into the corner, possibly scratching in the side. Little mental game. If he cuts that ball to the corner, might come over and scratch. He's just going to get his hit. Little puppy here. Cute little dog. All right, he's going to shoot the 4. I think I wanted to be straight on the 5, but he's all right. He can shoot this 5 in the corner. 2 o'clock English come 2, possibly 3 rails. Nudge it. Nah, didn't get enough of it. Sorry, play across the face of the ball lightly. Put it on the other side of the 8 ball. Put the cube on the other side of the 8 ball. So you want to play across like that. Bank this ball to here. Might be going for it. I think he's going to get behind the 9. No, it's going to give Lewis a chance. All right, Lewis a little tough on the 7. Goddamn bugs. All right, Chris, to make the 7 in the corner, get to the 8 into the side. He has the 8 in the side. He can come 2 rails, side rail, bottom rail. He could draw it to the bottom rail, opposite side rail. He's going to go side rail, bottom rail. All right, that's going to put Chris Hale on the hill. He needs 1 more. Lewis needs 3. You guys, if you can, like, subscribe, share. Let's grow our numbers. Showcase the Millennium Pool League, the Diamond Bar Box Classic. All right. Rack number 5. Chris Hale up 3-1. Chris did not get all of that one. That is a what they call a cluster F. All right. I'm Chris Hale. The first thing I'm doing is playing safe. Put that ball back into the stack. All right, Lewis goes for the 1, but he's going to put the cue ball back into the stack. It's a good leave. I'm going to force Chris Hale to make a hit on it. Go up and down at it. He could come 2 rails or 1. Looks like he's going to come 2. Spin 2 rails. Probably catch a side diamond. All right, does Lewis take a chance here and blow it open? I would not. I would play the 1 to the corner and let the cue ball rest somewhere around that 5 ball. No, I don't like this. Obviously, he's going to shoot it here. He's going to Try to draw it open. I don't know if I would do that, though. I'd play it here and put the cue in that area. And he saved himself. I don't get it. Alright, the learning curve. I'll be able to go back, analyze some of this tape, and see a mistake here and there. I say the set's not over yet, but it's... You don't want to be kicking at balls while your opponent's on the hill. I think he made a good hit on that. It looks like he just nipped the edge of that ball. All right, Chris Hale's going to play safe now. And come across. Ourselves a little 9-ball, 1-pocket action here right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. It kissed. All right, it's going to leave Chris Hale shot with it too. I think he has a shot on the 3-9. Yeah, gets back on it. He's got a 3-9 combo possibly for the win. All right, and he's drawing it back for the 3-9. Let's see if he's got the. Looks like he has the clear shot at it. It's almost wired. And Chris Hale's going to win the bracket, guys. Going to take down and double dip Lewis Ross. Great showing by both players, guys. Stick around. We'll be right back with our next matchup.